Hi, my name is Janria Shane C. Coralejo, and here are the top 10 frequently asked interview questions. Why did you leave your previous job? First, do not badmouth your former employer or company. State your reason for leaving in a positive context. Just like this. Leaving my previous job wasn't that easy. It was a bit tough knowing the quality service the company provides to its employees. However, I feel I wanted to do more, get hold of a greater opportunity to serve and seek greener pastures, both professionally and socially. What made you decide to be the part of this company? Now, the best answer to answer this question will reference the organization's culture, mission, vision, while also sharing how these things align with your personal skills and career goals. The best way to make sure your answer leaves a positive impression is to do a plenty of research and prepare your talking points ahead of time. Just like this. My years of experience in this field can truly contribute to the success of this company. My skills and work attitude, I believe, are up to standards of your company. I also believe that your company provides more opportunity for me to grow professionally and maximize my potentials to be a big help to your prestigious company. If you will be taken in, what are the things you can contribute to the growth of the organization? Now, this question gives you an opportunity to explain what makes you stand out among all the other candidates and how you will be an asset to that particular company. The company wants to discover how you can help and what you'll be able to accomplish if you were to be hired. This is an example. While I will deny that I can work independently with minimal supervision, I am also the type of teammate that any leader would want on his team. Whatever task is assigned to me, I ensure that it meets or exceeds expectations. I also make it a point to reach out to teammates when necessary. Why should I hire you? Now, make your response a confident, concise, and focused sales speech that explains what you have to offer and why you should get the job. Now, this is a good time to review the qualifications and the requirements in the job listing so you can craft a response that aligns with what the interviewer is looking for. Now, this is an example. I believe that your company should consider hiring me because I noticed that attention to detail was listed as a desirable skill for the position in the job description. My greatest strength is, in fact, my attention to detail. Also, one of my greatest assets is my ability to connect with others. One of the reasons for this is my ability to maintain strict levels of confidentiality. Furthermore, I had to learn the new process quickly and work under pressure according to the tight deadlines. So I dedicate time after hours to learn the new system and paid close attention to details. How do you see yourself 3 to 5 years from now? This question is designed to find out if you're going to stick around or move on as you find a better opportunity. Keep your answer focused on the company and on the job and reiterate to the interviewer that the position aligns with your long-term goals. Now, here is an example. My current goal is to find a job that will allow me to continue while also presenting me with new challenges on a daily basis. In 3 years, I see myself as an experienced and dependable senior member of the team. And in 5 years, I expect to be ready to take on managerial responsibilities such as product strategy. I want a stable career in a single organization and hope to find it wherever I start. What are your weaknesses? Another typical question that interviewers will ask you is, what are your weaknesses? Do your best to frame your answers around positive aspects of your skills and abilities as an employee. turning seeming weaknesses into strengths. You can also share examples of skills you have improved, providing specific instances of how you recognize a weakness and taken steps to correct it. Now, here is an example. In the event that a specific resource fails, I have a tendency to stop delegating work to them and take on projects on my own. I am working on this attitude, and in previous organization, my peers assisted me in dealing with it to a larger extent. Also, to compensate for my own shortcomings, I inform my subordinates of my exact expectations. What are your strengths? This is one of the questions that employers always ask, and to determine how well you are qualified for the position. When you're asked about your greatest strength, it's important to discuss the attributes that qualify you for the specific job and that will set you apart from other candidates. Now, here is an example. I find myself used to divide the entire task into manageable chunks for each employee, followed by strict guidelines for when they would return to me. As they learned this process, it worked brilliantly, allowing me to stay within the allocated budget while also allowing everyone to meet their individual goals. How would you describe yourself? With this question, your interviewer wants to learn how your qualities and characteristics align with the skills they believe are required to succeed in the role. To answer this question, pick one to a few personal characteristics and elaborate on them with examples. And here is an example. I am a self-motivated. I give my all to every endeavor and am constantly looking forward to the next one. It's really thrilling for me to complete one job and go on to the next. I am enthusiastic about my profession and look forward to achieving the next major objective. How do you handle stress or pressure at work? Now, the employer wants to know how you handle workplace stress. Avoid claiming that you never or rarely experience stress. Rather, formulate your answer in a way that acknowledges workplace stress and explains how you've overcome it, or even used it to your advantage. And here is an example. Working under pressure is what I have done a lot during my college days. I have realized that I actually work well under pressure. It is the pressure factor that brings out maximum efficiency in me. Also, I pause for a few minutes, look out the window, because brief pauses are enough to get me charged again. I can manage stress well and does not decrease my productivity level. How do you prioritize your work? Your interviewers want to know that you can manage your time, exercise judgment, communicate, and shift gears when needed. Start by talking about whatever system you've found that works for you to plan your day or week, whether it's a to-do list app you swear by or a color-coded spreadsheet. Now, here's an example. My to-do list keeps me on track, but I also recognize that priorities shift at any time. With this in mind, I try not to overburden my to-do list in order to allow for any required revisions. And that's the top 10 frequently asked interview questions. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Bye!